On today's Enrique's Homebuyer channel, we are going to talk about appraisal contingencies. Hey, welcome back. This is Enrique with my Homebuyer channel, and today we're going to talk about waivers of appraisals and appraisal contingencies. This is a subject that is very, very topical right now, very current. You need to know this if you are in the process of buying a house. So here's what is happening. The appraisals is a report that every single bank, in most cases, will require from a buyer. Now, there are some loans that don't require appraisals. We're going to talk about those at another time. But if your bank is requiring that you get an appraisal, if you're getting FHA, VA loans, USDA loans, if you're putting less than 20% down, chances are you're going to require an appraisal in some cases. And what is happening is the sellers are requesting from buyers that are making bids on houses to not have an appraisal contingency. Well, what does that mean? Let's break that down. What it means is that you're going to purchase a home. Say you're going to buy a home for $500,000 and you're going to order an appraisal. The bank's going to order an appraisal and the home only comes in at $450,000 in value. If you remove the appraisal waiver contingency, if you waive the contingency, that means you're going to buy the house regardless whether it appraises or not. And people get very, very confused. They said, oh yeah, we're going to waive the appraisal contingency. Well, do you have the money to cover the difference? What if it's short $100,000? What if it's short $80,000? Do you have that? And are you still willing to buy the house even if it comes in short? A lot of people are making those decisions without being educated about really the implications of waiving that appraisal contingency. It has happened sometimes too often that people waive the contingency, the home comes in short on the appraisal, and next thing you know, you don't have the money to cover the difference. So let's use this as an example. Let's say I'm selling a house for $400,000 and you are the buyer and you decide to waive the appraisal contingency. The appraisal is still going to get ordered. When the appraisal comes back, comes in short, say $30,000, what this means is that you are willing to buy it and cover the $30,000 difference out of pocket. So that means you have to have your closing costs, your down payment, plus the additional $30,000 that the house is short. That's what waiving the contingency of the appraisal means. It means that you're buying it no matter what. Now, a lot of people tell me, oh, I already waived the contingency. I don't really need an appraisal. That's wrong. The fact that you're actually waiving the contingency on the appraisal doesn't necessarily mean that you don't need one. You still need to find out from your lender whether the appraisal is needed or not, even if the appraisal waiver has been already performed. A lot of people think that just because they waive the appraisal, now we don't need to order one. And that is not the case. So I want to explain something to you. Contingencies on a real estate transaction are conditions that are there in order to protect you as a buyer. For example, you're going to do an inspection. You say, hey, I'm not buying this house until I get a chance to inspect it. Hey, I'm not going to buy this house until my loan goes through. I'm not buying this house until it appraises. Those are all contingencies. Well, sellers are asking buyers to remove all those contingencies, which means they're removing the protection that the buyer has in place. That's the reason why those contingencies are there. They are there because they're there to protect you as a buyer of the transaction. So having said that, you have to be very careful before you actually jump into removing contingencies from your loan. I want to encourage you to pay close attention with your agent, speak to your lender, make a decision, make a wise, educated decision if this is really what you want to do. I hope this information is useful to you. Think before you take the action. Talk to the professionals. Talk to both your real estate agent and your lender. And if you don't understand what you're doing in terms of removing contingencies, then don't sign anything until someone has taken the time to explain it to you. I hope this information was useful. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Check out the rest of our videos. I hope you have a great day and a great week. Talk to you soon.